Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we explore the world of entrepreneurship and help you turn your ideas into successful ventures. Today, we're going to talk about a concept that's near and dear to my heart, turning a side hustle into a full-time business. But what happens when you're ready to take your side hustle to the next level and turn it into a full-time business? That's what we're going to discuss today. First, let's define what a side hustle is. A side hustle is a part-time business or venture that you run outside of your main job or career. It can be anything from freelancing or consulting to selling products online or offering services like pet sitting or house cleaning. The key characteristic of a side hustle is that it's something you do on the side, in addition to your primary source of income. Well, for one thing, it can provide a sense of freedom and autonomy that many people crave. When you're working for yourself, you get to call the shots and make decisions about how you want to run your business. You also have the potential to earn more money and create a more sustainable income stream. But turning a side hustle into a full-time business isn't without its challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is figuring out how to scale your business and make it sustainable in the long term. This requires a deep understanding of your target market, your competition, and your financials. So, what are some key principles and theories that can help you turn your side hustle into a full-time business? One important concept is validation. Validation means testing your idea with real customers and getting feedback to see if it's something they're interested in buying. This can be done through surveys, focus groups, or even just talking to potential customers one-on-one. Another key principle is scalability. Scalability refers to the ability of your business to grow and expand without becoming too complicated or unwieldy. To achieve scalability, you need to have systems and processes in place that can handle increased demand and volume. Influential thinkers like Eric Ries, author of The Lean Startup, and Chris Guillebeau, author of The $100 Startup, have written extensively on these topics. They argue that the key to success is to start small, be agile, and continuously iterate and improve your business model based on customer feedback. One great example is Airbnb. Founded in 2008 by Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia, Airbnb started as a side hustle, with the two founders renting out air mattresses in their living room to attendees of a design con. Today, Airbnb is a global company with over 5 million listings in more than 220 countries. Another example is Warby Parker, the eyeglass company founded by Neil Blumenthal and Dave Gilboa. The two friends started selling glasses online as a side hustle while they were still in business school. Today, Warby Parker is a household name, with over 100 stores across the US and Canada. So, how can you apply these principles to your own side hustle? First, start by validating your idea with potential customers. This will help you determine if there's demand for your product or service, and whether it's something people are willing to pay for. Next, focus on building a scalable business model. This means creating systems and processes that can handle increased demand and volume without becoming too complicated or unwieldy. Finally, be prepared to iterate and improve your business model based on customer feedback. This is where the lean startup methodology comes in handy. By continuously testing and refining your business model, you can create a sustainable and successful venture that meets the needs of your customers. In terms of practical applications, there are many tools and resources available to help you turn your side hustle into a full-time business. One useful tool is the Business Model Canvas, which provides a visual framework for mapping out your business's key elements, such as revenue streams, cost structures, and customer relationships. Another useful resource is the Lean Startup methodology, which provides a structured approach to building and launching successful startups. By following this methodology, you can create a minimum viable product that tests your assumptions about your business model and helps you refine your approach based on customer feedback. Of course, turning a side hustle into a full-time business isn't without its challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is managing your finances and ensuring that you have enough cash flow to sustain your business. This requires careful planning and budgeting, as well as a deep understanding of your financial. Another challenge is building a strong team and finding the right talent to help you grow your business. This requires effective communication, leadership, and management skills, as well as a clear vision for your company's mission and value. Despite these challenges, many people have successfully turned their side hustles into full-time businesses. With the right mindset, strategy, and support, you can too. In conclusion, turning a side hustle into a full-time business requires careful planning, validation, scalability, and a willingness to iterate and improve your business model based on customer feedback. By following these principles and using the right tools and resources, you can create a successful and sustainable venture that meets the needs of your customers and provides a sense of freedom and autonomy. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out. And if you're interested in learning more about turning your side hustle into a full-time business, be sure to check out our resources page on our website, where we've got a wealth of information and tips to help you get started. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.